Hey, my Sagittarius. This is your July 2020 general and love spread. Love is for couples and singles. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And so we're going to start off with your general spread. And then for your single and couple spread, I'm going to timestamp when the single starts and when the couple starts in the description. Okay? I'm going to start with your general spread here. Overall energy for the month of July 2020 really was drawing the reading is emotional loss. So you have a lot of changes going on this month. You may have lost some people. You may have physically lost some people. As far as deaths, you may have lost some friendships, partnerships. But like these things have really affected you on an emotional level. Lots of changes going on emotionally for you. Really like your heart space is really trying to be healed from those losses as well. So I'm gonna pull your cards out here. Okay, so yeah, you guys are really like going through like trying to rebalance yourself, trying to get back into balance, trying to keep hope alive, so to speak. But also your team, your guides, God, your angels, your ancestors, they're really letting you know that they're here for you, surrounding you and trying to help you keep things in balance while you're going through whatever you're going through this month. Okay, so a lot of you guys are in this energy to where you're suffering in silence right now. You may not be speaking on some things that you're suffering in reference to, or you may feel like you don't have anybody to talk to about it. But it does look like that is going to change soon. You have the 9 on suffering in silence, which is endings, and you have triumph, and that has 7, which, could be for the month of July. Possibly. That gives me like Leo vibe. So it may be when or after Leo season starts, when you start feeling a little better, like you stepped out of this energy. Okay. You have like it's like you have support around you, and they're trying to let you know that they're here to support you. You have your family, your friends, your loved ones here to support you through these changes that you're going through. But it's kind of like your sacral chakra is blocked right now, so you can't see the support. It's like you can't see it, or you don't want to see it. And it's just really mental conflict, really. Some things may have happened in June that caused this, or like the issue that you're going through may have happened in June. Okay. So yeah, this mental conflict that you have is like keeping you off balance. You're not grounded. Your chakras are blocked, are out of balance. Your sacral chakra, your base chakra, and these are your first 2 chakras. So if your base chakra is off balance, you are going to be off balance as well. Okay, because that's what grounds you. Okay, you definitely have some disruptions, and possibly in terms of your love life, or in family situations, or just in life in general, and it kind of made you want to step into like the shadow side of yourself. Okay. So there's really telling you to be patient with yourself right now if you're going through this period of transition, because a seed has been planted and you're going to come out better on the other side of it. But you just have to get through this turmoil that you're going through right now. So really ground yourself, get outside, get in nature. If you want to do it alone, that would be really good, especially because you're kind of feeling like you're alone already. So, really, and then that will also be a good time for you to really talk to yourself, talk to your guys, and just doing that by yourself. Okay, you do have some new beginnings coming this month. Even though all this stuff is happening, you do have some new beginnings coming up. This is ending the solitude. You have a new chapter starting. Okay, so just be patient with yourself right now. Be patient and make sure that you are still making plans as if this is a normal month and a normal year for you. Okay. is that you've been in solitude, and not only physically because of, all this COVID mess that's going on, but you may mentally be in solitude. That's coming right behind this suffering and silence card. Okay, so this new chapter in your life may have caused some mental conflict. It may have caused you to suffer in silence, or the start of this new chapter. It may not have been what you thought it was going to be. Okay. All right, yeah, so you're coming out of this, and you're going to be really, it's going to be really good for you on the other side of this. You're going to be really fertile. Your heart space is going to be open. You're going to be way more grounded than you are right now. Okay, you're going to learn a lot from this life experience that you're going through right now. See, really connecting with the universe, learning, really taking the lessons that were given to you through this experience and applying it through like wisdom and knowledge. Okay, so you're also coming out of that shadow period as well. This eclipse may have been very significant for you. The eclipse that was on the 4th, 5th of July in Capricorn. It really could have shaken your foundation, but your foundation had to be shook so it can get to the solid point to where it needed to be. Okay, so you may have also some achievements to celebrate this month as well. But it's like, you had a storm, but the rainbow comes after the storm. You have to have a storm to have a rainbow. Yeah, you need to meditate for sure. Meditate, maybe get by some water, maybe actually physically go to the beach if you can. And because like it's like you're focused on the negative, but like there's a whole rainbow behind you, but you're so focused on the negative that you can't see it. Okay, you can't see this new beginning that's trying to come in. So August may be significant for you as well, but you have like a lot of repeating sevens too, so maybe you're seeing repeating sevens in this month. But July may be a really significant month for you. Right now you're going through a transformation, like a spiritual transformation, so to speak. Maybe going through a physical transformation as well, which may, be the reason why you're in solitude. Okay. Yeah, the eclipse sevens again. This eclipse was very significant for you. You may have had to like go back to the drawing board on some things. You may have lost a lot of things that you thought would be with you for life, but that's fine, because this is a new cycle that you're going through. Once you get out of what you're going through, and you learn your lessons and everything from that, it is really going to help you gain more spiritual strength as well. Way more, lots of truths being revealed, but also things coming into balance, like the first card that we pulled. This balance is coming. Okay, and it's going to accelerate a lot of the wishes that you've been asking for, a lot of the things that you've been asking for. Okay, because Sagittarius, you're a star, so you'll be just fine, whatever it is that you're going through this month. Okay, you will be successful. You will have victory and success at the end of this, but you just have to go through it. You cannot jump over this part. You can't skip over it. You have to push through this, okay? Because on the other side of it, you're way more firmer. Physically, you have a lot of new beginnings, new chapters starting, things being brought into balance, a lot more creative. Like when it means fertility, like you may literally be more fertile. So if you don't want to have kids, you might want to use some protection, but a lot more grounded, a lot more fruitful, a lot more abundant, a lot more prosperous after this period. Okay, but you just got to get through it. So next, I'm going to pull your single and couples. So I'm going to read for singles first, and then I'm going to read for couples. Okay, so first to start off with my single Sagittarius. Starting off the month of July 2020. It looks like you guys are having feelings for somebody that need to be explored because they are real. Okay, so that's just the general energy of the month for you, and really what's driving this spread here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull your cards out, and also for couples too, the feelings that you feel for your partner are real. Okay, and the feelings that they feel for you, vice versa. It's real. So if you've been questioning that, cut it. Okay, for my single Sagittarius, Summer, Venus, rising. Okay. This person that's coming in, or that you are already, you guys may be friends already, or considering getting into a relationship, really have heart-to-heart conversations and honestly discuss your feelings with them. Give the partnership a chance, give the relationship a chance. Okay, don't just say no without actually really getting to know this person on a soul level. Okay, because this person does want to does want to go to another level with you, regardless of if they eventually want to get engaged and married, but they do want to be in a relationship with you. Okay, the chemistry is there, but there may be some codependency issues either on their end or your end. Okay, and it could end up affecting the partnership to where one or the other says, okay, this issue is too big for me, I don't want to deal with this, and so the relationship never gets off of the ground. So if you're the one with these codependency issues, possible addictions, if they are addictions, it does not necessarily mean that it's like drugs or anything like that. It could be the people, places, or things, or certain behaviors and attitudes that you're addicted to. But also, this is just a weird message coming through. You may be looking at some of your friends that are like getting engaged, and kind of in a jealous spirit that needs to stop. Okay, because it's like you want to tell them, oh, this is not the one, but you don't know that that's not the one for the person because you're not in the relationship with them. Okay, that was a message for somebody. But this person that's coming in, they're very flirtatious, and they may be going through a separation or a divorce, or you may be going through a separation or a divorce. Okay. But you guys may also be in like different cities, or you guys may be in different states. So there may be a period of separation, or maybe start off as like a long distance relationship. Okay. But also love yourself first. Said that for a reason. But yeah, love yourself first and make sure that you are really putting importance on your self-worth. Okay. Because if you don't love yourself, like RuPaul says, how is somebody else gonna love you? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna love somebody else if you don't even love yourself? So really work on loving yourself first, putting yourself first, even when you are in a partnership. Always put yourself first. You don't want to have unrequited love with yourself. Okay, you don't want that, because that's all you're going to attract is unrequited love situations, if that's how you feel about yourself. Okay, so keep an open mind with this person, because they're not going to be your normal type, but the reason why there's so much chemistry and so much attraction is because you guys have had past lives together. So this may be a soulmate, this may be a twin flame, but you guys know each other before, but this may literally be like a past relationship, or like I said earlier, you guys may be friends, or you may already know this person. Okay? But there is divine timing that is at play in your love life right now. All right. And the reason why there's a waiting period happening too, and the reason why there may be some type of separation, is because there's still things that need to be healed. Like with family, or with your siblings, or things like that, or maybe on that person's end as well. Okay, so stay optimistic about your love life. Keep setting those intentions for the type of partner that you want. Really sit down and write exactly, all the details of the partner that you want, and keep affirming to yourself every day that, you know, this is what you're going to get. This is what you're asking the universe is for. You know, this is what you want or something better. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So, just really do that. Work on loving yourself. Any codependent issues, any jealousy issues, and be patient. And that's it. Okay. All right. So, okay. So for my couples, like I was saying earlier, you know, you guys, you know, this is like drawing like just the energy of the month, really. And like, you have real feelings towards the person that you're in a relationship with. Okay. We're going to talk about this. We're going to get to this. You may be feeling like they don't feel the same towards you. And some of you guys, that may be true, but for most of you guys, it's not. Okay, your person does love you back. But some of you guys are in unrequited love situations, and you're not really getting the hint. Okay. What a lot of you guys need to do in relationships, for my couples, is really have those heart-to-heart conversations. Sit down and really get to know your mate. This is the perfect time too, especially when you're at home together, if you live together, or, you know, when people are off work right now due to COVID. You know, this is the perfect time for you to have those heart-to-heart conversations and really get to know the person that you're with, because a lot of times we don't know the person that we're with. You can be with somebody for 10 plus years and you don't know them, you know? Okay. But also give your relationship a chance for some of you guys. But there is like, you are literally in an unrequited love situation, because there's so many cards where there's people looking away. And it's like somebody's trying to talk, or somebody keeps looking over there, or somebody else is getting their attention. You know, it's like pigeons. You know how pigeons are, is it seagulls that like shiny shit? It's like, ooh, something new. Ooh, something new. Ooh, something new. But then they want to come back to you and like, ooh, something new. You know, like, no, you need to get out of that. You need somebody that's always going to choose you and only you. And if they don't, they gotta go, you know? Okay, you may be engaged to this person. You guys may be getting married this month or sometime in 2020. Or your relationship may be going to the next level. Okay. So, there is a very strong attraction there, but, there are issues affecting your relationship that are making you feel like this person is not the one for you. For some of you, this is just issues that need to be talked about with your partner to get past it. But for the other portions of you guys, the universe is trying to tell you that this person is addicted to flirting with other people. Okay, they have an issue with that, which is causing you to be like, okay, this is not the person for me, or this is not the person that I thought they were. So a lot of you guys could be separating this month. Okay. But, you know, for the rest of you guys, there may be some type of issue that's a codependent behavior. It may be a person, place, or a thing that they are, having an issue with, which is making you feel like they're not the one for you. But in reality, they are. It's just the issue that's affecting the relationship, and it's causing you to think that about this person, and it's really not the case. It's just something that they need to heal from. Okay. So, get back into that energy where, there was that flirtatious energy, like at the beginning of the relationship, that lighthearted energy, because it seems like you guys are going through really heavy energy right now. You guys may be separated a lot. Some may be working, some partners may be working more than others, which is causing the feelings of separateness. Like, some people may have an addiction to work, literally, it could either be that, or you guys may be physically separated, from work. I know there's a lot of people in the military who can't get back home, just like travel restrictions and things like that, or people that are working overseas and they can't get back home. So, And that shouldn't stop. There's phones, there's so many other ways that you can contact your person and still have these heart-to-heart conversations. Okay, so while this person if you guys do go through a separation period, a period of separation, just make sure that you're working on, yourself still in the relationship. Put yourself first, okay? Because if you don't love yourself first, you can't love your partner properly, or anybody else in your life for that matter, okay? So keep an open mind with your partner, okay? Because you guys have done this multiple times. This is a past life relationship, and it is worth the wait. Okay, there may be some things that you or your partner need to heal from, family issues that are affecting your love life. You may have some issues with your parents or some things with your parents that you're working through right now, but stay optimistic about that. Okay, stay optimistic about the whole relationship entire, because there's chemistry. This person loves you, so don't doubt that. There's just some things that need to be worked through. Now, for the other of you guys don't love yourself. Like, that's clear. Okay, and you guys keep getting into these unrequited love situations where you think this person loves you, but you don't love yourself. So how can they love you? You don't even love yourself. You're not going to attract somebody that loves you if you don't love yourself. Okay, this may be a karmic relationship that you are in with this person, or this may be a past relationship that you guys had issues in the past and you broke up, and you're trying to make it work out when it wasn't meant to work out in the first place. Okay, your soulmate or your partner is somebody else. It's not that person. Whoever this is with, they like attention way too much from other women or other men. Okay, no. So the person that you are waiting for, there's divine timing with the person that you should be with. But like this person that you're currently with, the love is not real. They have some things to heal from, and you have some things to heal from as well. Family issues with like your parents, or your siblings, or things that you've gone through in your past. Maybe if you have kids with your child's father, or with your child's mother, any type of issues within the family that could affect your sense of self and your sense of self-worth. Okay, it's really causing you to continuously get into these relationships where the person, they just don't love you, and they don't treat you like the king or queen that you are. Okay, so if you're looking for a sign, this is it. Like, get out of the relationship, get out of it. And and you've always known, but you just keep trying to make it work, and you keep trying to make it work, and you keep trying to make it work. But that person's not going to change. They are going to keep being the same person that they were the previous time. Okay, but also stay optimistic. You need to separate from this person, but stay optimistic about your love life still through the separation period. Okay, really take some time for yourself, loving yourself. Don't jump back into another relationship until you are healed. And healing is an ongoing process, but until you address these issues that are causing you to feel less than worthy, and not loving yourself, and just because you can get your hair done or get your nails done, that is part of self-love care, rituals and things like that. But that doesn't mean that you love yourself. Anybody can do that. It doesn't mean that they love themselves. But what you really need to do is really sit down and really think about why you're accepting these behaviors. Those are not behaviors that you should be accepting if you love yourself. Okay? The person that you're with should only have eyes for you. And I understand couples go through things, they do. But this person is ongoing, and it has always been ongoing. And you know that. This person has always cheated. He or she has always had issues with wanting to be seen, or wanting to have women around, or in women's faces, or men all the time. Like, it's an addiction issue. They have a problem. Okay, But just stay optimistic, even though you're going through this period right now. Okay, so that is you guys' your general love, singles and couples reading for July 2020, and I will see you guys in August.